if you're running or cycling or even skating, it's just like, I just know, like when I was filming for this video, especially the last few months when I was in LA, I'd try a trick and I would recover for 4 days, start skating a skate park for 2, go back, and I'm like, a week later, I'm pretty good. And I could try it again. And it used to be that rebound was like 2 or 3 days. I mean, you've been on trips. Sure. It sucks because now when I go on trips, I'm like, dude, 2 tricks with a week recovery is the whole fucking trip. Yeah. Like, I got nothing. I'm like, I got to choose my battles or film ledge lines, because if I try something that is going to cook my legs, I'm just like, sorry guys, like Normatex, cold plunge, sauna, it's none of it's going to work. I just need a week.
Did you fixate on tricks like that filming for the video? Like, did you only try one trick at a time?
Yeah, for the most part. Like, I would have, like the way that I work filming wise is I feel like thinking of the right trick is half the battle. And then I'm like, oh, cool. Now I just need to execute. It might take me 1, 2, 3 times back, but like, I know that the trick will look cool and it'll fit into my part in the right way. So yeah, I would hyper fixate on tricks. Not to the point of like Reynolds will build the thing at Baker Boys and do the trick over and over. Like I don't have that kind of discipline, but I would definitely just be like, no, I'm not trying anything until this trick is done and I can put it away. And I had like towards the end of the filming, I had like some pretty tragic missions that were like month long, just like, I thought that I could get through this and it's just not gonna happen. But it's fine. I mean, that's just like also
next video part.
That's the name of the game.
Next video part.
Yeah.
Which you're working on right now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Right straight from the bike ride to the next video part.
If I keep getting paid to skate, I will keep putting out video parts.
I love it.
That's the arrangement.
That's the goal.
Yeah. I love filming video parts. It's like hell and I love it.
Dude.
You know?
Actually, if we could go through a couple skate clips.
Sure.
I pulled a couple skate clips from some of your video parts that I thought was like super interesting. This one here, I like this one because I think you one-upped yourself. This is a great trick, by the way.
Oh, that's right next to that skate park, huh?
It's right next to Perry,
Yeah. Oh my.
I love that.
No slide, a little pop.
No slide, little pop over the fire hydrant, big spin out. And then I like the fact that you went back, one-upped yourself with a nollie flip out. It's it's a good spot, man.
It is a great spot. It's either one-upping myself or just being lazy.
I gotta get something. Okay, I'll do that.
If I really had one-upped myself, I would have backtailed through it. But I was like, we'll just do a no-slide nollie flip.
No, I think a no-slide nollie flip's harder than a big spin.
No, it definitely is. Yeah.
Is that was it hard to get that trick? Just to kind of like, lift it up? And
I think I actually went there and did that. That was a rare instance of I did the trick just by myself alone. I filmed it on an iPhone and then I was like, well, I'm going to go back and film that with a real camera.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do that. Like I'll go just check out a spot and maybe I'll fuck around on it just to make sure I'm not going to waste the filmer's time.
Interesting. I'll definitely go
I look
there.
surprised there, though.
It's definitely a cool trick, man. I like the little pop-up.
Has there been a lot of stuff done on that? I feel like that's like a really awkward,
not really.
Yeah.
No,
it's unique in itself.
Jason Salilis nose blended through it, which is really impressive with that angle.
Yeah.
You don't really like use the hydrant, but it's still pretty crazy to nose blend that.
Definitely.
With that angle, skating goofy.
How would
What?
you do that?
It's really crazy.
Huh. Wait, how the fuck did that work?
Yeah. He kind of like went over the corner into a nose blend, I think.
Oh, but there's no curb ramp up the thing or anything, right?
No curb ramp.
That's nuts.
Huh. This clip.
Oh, that's how I tore my ACL.
No way.
Yeah, I tore my ACL 5 tries before that.
Wait,
And you still did it.
Before?
Partial tear, yeah.
Wow.
Like I was fucked after that. That's the reason why, like, it looks a little ridiculous that I run off, but I had been to that thing like 6 times, and that day was close to when we were like trying to wrap up filming for Fetish, and
Wow.
I have the footage is somewhere on my Instagram, but like my knee popped out and I was I just like skated through the adrenaline for like 3 more tries.
No shit.
Because the thing with that type of obstacle is like you just have to have faith that your board will bounce the correct way.
For sure. Well, my whole thing is like, where are you aiming? Are you aiming for
I'm aiming for the the middle one.
That one,
Yeah, that
okay.
one that I just hit. I think maybe I just hit it or like barely miss it. And then the board is just bouncing and you're just hoping that you land somewhere on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's super crazy. Like, I don't even think a lot of people would even look at that.
What would happen? though?
Michael Hollinger had tried that like a decade
No
before.
way.
Yeah. So it was kind of like AZ lore. There used to be a really good
Wow.
rail down that people would skate. It was called AC&D.
Did he switch 185? Switch 185?
180 nose
180
grind.
nose
180
grind.
nose grind
Yeah.
Staples.
Yeah.
Kelly, you were just about to say, how would it land?
Well, yeah. Like, how would you? Like, what would the tries you didn't do? What would happen? 'Cause it looks like you.
Do you want me to send you the it's somewhere on my Instagram. You could probably pull it up.
Well, you could pull
Yeah,
it up
yeah.
right now.
Oh, you have the fall of it.
There's like a sequence of like the misses and then the make on it, and it was just like you basically just like ollie and then hope that your board stays under your feet, which it does here. I think the thing that I learned was you have to go really fast so that you're very just slightly going over it, because the ones where I would go slower, by the time I would get to the final block or like the second to last block, it would just stop my board.
I also feel, when you like firecracker stairs or ride down
Yeah,
some
yeah.
stairs and like your
Same.
feet are bouncing on
Yeah,
top
yeah,
of it,
yeah.
but if you go faster, it's like
Exactly.
it's a little more.
Same thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
JC, can you find that, or do you need the thing off? Okay.
It's far back on your Instagram, or
Yeah, it's like I don't post that often, so it's probably not too far back. But
Here's the Instagram of the bales.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's this one where my knee bounces, not that one.
Oh, sorry. God damn it.
Austin Osborne Real Estate.
Who's that? Oh no, I fucked
Yeah,
it
you
up,
fucked
dude.
up,
Hold on, we're
dude.
gonna scroll down. I
Okay,
know
okay.
right where it is. I know right where it is. Dude. It's coming right here. I wanted to get into the real estate game.
Yeah. Talking about moving from pro skating into another job.
Whereas I think I passed it.
Famous pro skater pastime to move into a real estate
That's
agency.
seriously.
Did I pass it? No, I did.
Don't know.
I think it's up a little bit here. Damn, what happened, dude?
I don't know about your Instagram. My Instagram's been doing that. I'll look at a post and it just goes to the next thing.
There it
Here
is.
it is. Here it is. Sorry. Okay. So that
No,
right
it's the
there?
next one.
Next one. Okay.
You can see that one.
Mm.
Yeah, my left
when
my
you
left ACL
landed.
like crunched in.
On your left leg?
Yeah, watch it again.
I wish I could rewind it. We'll have to.
That's
go
fine.
back.
There's not too many. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
That's so crazy that you did it
Wait, did you-
after that.
Yeah,
I
did-
remember wanting to go celebrate because, it was the end of the video and I had been to that spot like the entire summer. I did this in the summer also, so it's like 110 out. And my knee was so fucked that I was like, I'm just chilling tonight and then going to get an MRI. So I went and got an MRI, and then I wore a Donjoy knee brace, like those big, the football player ones, under my pants. I mean, the whole time I rode for S, and Etnies.
The one with the metal down the sides.
Yeah,
and
I wore
everything?
that
Really?
for 7 years or something.
What?
Because basically, when I got my MRI, the doctor was like, you could get surgery now, but it's going to be a year recovery, or you could wait till you fully tear it and just get it then. And I just was like always on borrowed time until one summer, I think like 2 summers ago, I just was so sick of skating in it because it's all sweaty, and it also just, you got to suit up to go skate. And I was like, I'm just going to start skating Perry with shorts on without a knee brace and just figure this out. And I just got over that period of, you're really scared and kind of timid, and it feels very
yeah.
naked and vulnerable.
Especially if you're going off of a brace.
Yeah.
You're used to a brace the whole time.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you're like naked, you said. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started skating without it, and then now it's just kind of fine. It's like my
Amazing.
crunchy knee, but it's not too bad.
No.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time heals all.
And you're
man.
still jumping down.
I think actually probably the hiking really helped with that.
That too.
Yeah.
Probably using different
Okay.
muscles
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay.
Like I do think that like built a lot of the muscle around,
For
because
sure.
they always tell you when you have like a partial tear, like the best thing you can do is just build muscle around it.
Okay.
Because that's going to ultimately strengthen it when it goes to
Do
you know,
what it's gonna do
yeah,
again.
pop out.
So did you take any time away from skating from that injury?
I did, yeah. I didn't skate for like 6 months. Like it was a long period, but it was like, you know how with skaters you get injured and then 2 months later you go to the doctor, a month later you get an MRI and you're like, fuck, dude, if I just gone to the doctor and got the surgery the next day, I'd be into my recovery, but we're such bad patients.
Typical skater.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I mean, you know, healthcare is a nightmare in this country too. So it's like I'm not exactly like dying to go get ACL surgery and pay for it.
Well, I was going to say too. I mean, I don't want to like sidetrack the whole conversation, but did you your whole career did you have health insurance?
No, it's funny. I actually, well, not funny, but I've broken this one 3 times, and I got it. I mean, I was like mostly low income.
Yeah.
You know, technically so I qualified for state health insurance. So I got a couple surgeries with that, but no, I mean, I've paid out of pocket
I went through a lot. My whole career almost. It was like, just out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I pay for health insurance and then still just pay out of pocket for other stuff.
Sometimes it's cheaper.
That's what I was just about to say.
It's like, there'll be X-ray. Oh, do you have insurance? No, it's $70, $60.
Exactly.
It's basically just in case I don't know, break my back and I'm like laid up like in the emergency room for a week or something.
100%. Okay, this one, love this trick, dude.
Oh, that was super sick.
Curb skating?
Yes.
in 2024.
No,
You would have never thought that like in 93, but
nicely
legit.
done though. So nicely done.
Actually, no, you would have thought
that's a good spot though.
That's a good spot. This was in your welcome to Sci-Fi?
Yeah.
2022. Anything but with this hard to do? Did you figure this trick out? Did you want to go to do this trick?
I do that trick a lot, similar to Nollie Nose Once. It's like a classic Reynolds trick, actually.
Okay.
And it's just perfect for that spot. I will say, like, the interesting story here was that when I decided to ride for Sci-Fi, I didn't tell anybody outside of the person I filmed with and my partner at the time, and Jerry, obviously. And I was like, I really want to film an intro part. I hadn't put anything out in a while. And I was like, I don't just want to turn pro for a new brand without something. So we filmed the whole part in secret. And I had separate setups. Okay. Like I even had my friend Hayden live with me at the time, and he didn't even know that
were we hiding it in the bushes outside?
For sure. No, we would just go skate privately, out and not tell anybody and film stuff. So it was like a little Walter White couple of months that I had. Well, I was Heisenberg.
Yeah. Say my name.
And then one time, the nollie crook actually from that part, it was like the nollie crook and then a gap out over the thing. We were there, and a couple skaters, including my friend Hayden, who lived with me at the time, met up. And then like my board, because the shape board is so recognizable. The welcome boards they're great in that way. Like they look so recognizable. And I remember Hayden like seeing my board and just being like, what the... Like imagine you like show up to a session. It's like Chris Roberts is not skating a chocolate board. He's skating a flip board. You'd be like,
so funny.
Well, they got some room over there. The lawn's not down there anymore. You know what I mean? Okay, JC, it's okay. We could let's continue with this. This is another one here. Nope. Let's see this one. Boom. I think this is the one you were talking about earlier. You were the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a crazy ass
That's
drop.
a good little hubba. Reminded me of Kenny Reed.
Yeah, very Kenny Reed spot. Just long classic back grind.
Totally.
Just driving through the middle of the country, and we found that thing just at a random plaza.
Okay. Grindable already? Like, did you wax it up?
It was like it was good. It was painted, and we put a little bit of wax. But honestly, because you have to ollie out early, you don't want too much wax on it.
Gotcha.
So who was filming the hand can right here?
I think. Oh yeah, I think that was Eric's partner at the time.
Amazing.
We were kind of like on vacation.
Okay.
But then skating a little bit.
This is the angle right here.
Yeah.
She has
how to ruin your vacation. Yeah.
That's cool. So you went on. So you did a trip, half vacation,
half vacation, half awesome. Skate. I mean, yeah, I travel a lot, and I'm into trying to skate kind of like places off the beaten path, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't get a lot of love.
Well, it's interesting because like for me, I like to see a mixture of both. I like to see a mixture of like spots that I'm familiar with, and then spots that I don't know at all.
Yeah.
Like I like that kind of balance.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if I watch a part that I know every spot, I'm like, oh, okay, it's kind of boring a little bit. I like to see new and fresh.
Yeah.
Plus, you can kind of do tricks because nobody's ever skated it.
No, I know. And that's, I feel like you can fall into that trap really quickly where you're like, skating's not actually that hard because there's no like benchmark.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You got to make the benchmark.
Yeah.
Here's another trick. Oh, this is the one we were talking about. The nollie nose
In the-
blunt slide. I'm a nollie nose blunt slider as
In
well.
the folder of really long backside grinds on curbs. You guys are making me look bad over here.
Really? Look at that. This is beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, man.
That's not short either.
Yeah, where was that?
Salt Lake City.
Really? Salt Lake City.
Zoom in on the Tiagos.
There you go.
There you go.
We're trying to get you a little photo incentive over here. That's what we do.
Yeah.
No, I'm a fan of nollie nose blunts. I did a lot of nollie nose blunts when I was, doing it.
Yeah.
And
I remember.
Thank you, dude.
We don't forget.
Thank you. God bless you. But I know you do a lot of nollie stuff, nollie nose blunts, nollie nose grinds. So I'm a fan of the nollie nose.
Yeah, as we talked about it earlier, if you got it, it's like the easiest trick. It's like a nose slide.
And it's weird because it is really because I'm surprised more people don't do it because it's literally like you get right up into it. There's more.
I think people are concerned
less
about the inconsistent slide of it. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, I mean, that was scary to me to slide that far on a nose blunt was like, it was actually pretty scary.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't look like it was
But I feel
easy.
like a nose blunt, so you got to go up and over and then land on it for nose blunt. Nollie, you just kind of like, whoop, you go right into
throw
it.
it right into
Yeah,
it.
it's right in.
Yeah. Shit's easy.
No, but looking at this, I was psyched when I was watching the video and I saw this. I was like, oh, that looks so fun. Plus, there's a long-ass nose blunt slide.
You think you could do that right now?
Yeah, you got that.
One thing that sketches me out, I will say, is the width of the ledge. Wider ledges, obviously more safe.
Yeah.
On top.
I actually had a few of those where I like popped into it and I was like, this kind of feels like a real hubba. Like I was worried about doing the worst case scenario with a nose blunt is when you go to get into it and your foot slips off and you do the like sack.
Especially.
And I found that I just had to go fast and like actually commit like it was a real hubba. I couldn't do it like because of where you get on. You can't actually like get onto it on the flat curb part, so it basically just kind of felt like a hubba to me.
But did it feel weird going that fast at such a small small hubba?
No, I'm just like used to skating really small stuff. Like the park that we built has really small obstacles, so I feel comfortable skating little things too. I mean, yeah, it would definitely feel scarier if it was a full size hubba, but
Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm like, tricks on lower things are harder for some weird reason.
well, for sure, yeah. Like a front nose is way tougher on a low ledge.
Right.
Yeah.
Nollie nose one's not really in that category though. It's easy to do on a curb.
For sure. Great line, by the way.
Thanks.
Great line. Watched the video, loved it, caught my attention.
So when you went there, did you just like, oh, this is perfect for nollie nose blunt, or did someone show you the spot, kind of like?
No, we went there, and I mean the dream there is that you hit both the things and do no push line. You know, like because it just sets you up perfectly for it. We were actually Chandler and I were messing around with like awling the set or like maybe gapping to that rail or something. And we had a ton of fun just like skating that little hubba. It was like a China hubba where you could just, I think I did like a nollie flip nose slide on it. It looks stupid. But yeah, then like grinding it is actually a little scary.
Good little speed.
Yeah. Like I would feel more scared grinding that front side.
Okay.
And then, after that I was like, oh, I got to find a trick to do on the second part. And then I like lines where you can not push and keep your speed.
Love them.
So it worked out well for that. And it's funny that the hardest trick in that, as always, the nollie flip.
I knew you were gonna
There
say
was a
that.
crack.
I knew it.
There was a crack that I was like, when you get to a spot and you start skating it, and there's a big crack, and you should bondo it, but you've already started skating it, and I'm like, if we go to that crack right there, I roll over the crack and then do the nollie flip. We tried to tape
it up, yeah.
and it was just driving me nuts because I was like, if we go to Ace Hardware and get Bondo, it's going to be 45 minutes before I try this again. And I'm like, in that time, I could suffer through the cracked nollie flip and then just do it. And that was what we ended up doing. But I probably whiffed like 20 of those nollie flips.
That's the only place to do it right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could either nollie flip over the crack, which is a little sketchy. But yeah, you basically have to do it right there,
Right.
like right in the between those two
Yeah.
big cracks.
I love that way of thinking that, I'm not going to have you fix this. I'm going to do it.
Dude, I
That's
mean,
it.
it's just, and you're also like, you know,
You're gonna
you're,
get rewarmed.
you're
up.
old.
You gotta,
Like, dude, we got
you're
an
gonna get
hour.
even
I gotta
older.
I gotta get the yoga mat
You're
out.
gonna get even older.
I'll be older in 45
I'm gonna be
minutes.
older. God damn, I'm already old, man. Shit. Beautiful, beautiful. Love that.
Thank you.
This one too. Love this trick, man. Nose wheelie up, blunt. Nose wheelie down.
That's definitely a CR trick.
I think I was just going to say that.
I love that.
You know
love that
what? You know, I didn't actually think of this at the time, but someone commented it. But this is a JT Alt's ass trick,
Oh, wow.
right?
Okay.
Like I
Yeah.
never thought about that, but he
Dude.
used to do stuff like
That
that.
is true.
And yeah, that was in Sacramento. No, not Sacramento, Reno. On a really small trip we went on. It was funny because we went there with Joa, and Joa does skating like this too. And I remember we were both kind of like, the trick is like to do a manual into a nose blunt maybe, or
Right.
some sort of trick. And he messed with it for a little bit, and then I think he just kind of like handed it off to me.
You
And
did it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was tough for me. It definitely took a while.
That's a funny thing on tours. Sometimes, you know, when you skate similar to somebody or you're the same
sure.
stance as somebody, and like you kind of gotta get
like,
in there, yeah. Let them throw some
throw
elbows,
some elbows.
you know? Yeah.
No, so
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
are both trying the same trick?
we were basically just kind of like nose manualing up to it and like figuring it out. And I
Right.
was like, I think I got this.
It's a perfect
It's amazing.
trick for that.
For the spot.
Perfect
I mean,
trick.
that's like when you're filming, that's what you're looking for. Like, especially skating now, you
Right.
want to find the right trick or the right spot for your trick. Like, I've never done that trick before, but when you want to do the trick where you're like, the spot was asking for it,
for sure.
kind of thing. You know, like you could also do like manual 5-0 to fakie manual
Yes,
down.
Right.
Like pivot fakie would
I've
be
done
really
that
sick.
trick on what's that spot over here?
Dorsey?
Dorsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like planned skating or do you like being spontaneous like this?
I much prefer spontaneous
Yeah.
skating. Yeah,
Yeah. Same.
it's. I mean, just the
So good.
just the anxiety of like, I'm going to Van Erlen bump on Tuesday.
Gonna try to double tray
Yeah.
flip it.
It's
I'm
so
fucking
true.
scared of that thing. Like I'm at
Right.
Garvanza, like training on the Euro gap. Like it sucks. It's the best when you just get to a spot and you're like, yes, dude. Like never even thought of this trick. Or the best case scenario as a pro skater, learn a new trick on a spot.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
You're like,
Sure.
got a
Even
clip,
better.
and you're like, I've never done a switch heel back 5-0, back 180 or something.
Right.
You know, it's just it just works. So. It's-
And when you see a spot like this in the wild, you can't really prepare for that. You know,
True.
it's just like, oh, this is you're thinking on the spot, on the fly.
I actually have done a lot of nollie nose blunt to nose manuals before. Like I did it on that other curb spot that you have the 185.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I had done that on that spot, and I felt really comfortable with that motion of like nose blunt to pop in, and yeah, you just got to do the nose manual in.
I could also see manual up, front blunt, fakie manual down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
people are so good at fakie manuals now. What's up with that?
I don't know. Are they?
They are. Everyone
Fakie
is so
manual?
good at fakie manuals now. You watch videos like every other skater can just do like land in fakie manual and then like ollie a six there
Yeah,
afterwards.
I mean, we haven't
Oh,
seen
dude.
that for sure.
Yeah.
What I trip on is people doing like 180 fakie manuals, but like not turning.
Yeah.
Like just keeping the fakie manual after 180 is like gnarly.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hard.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, Sarai does that.
Sora?
Sora, excuse me.
Sora, Shirai.
Sora
Sure.
Shirai.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Still got another clip if you
More-
don't mind. If you
more-
don't mind.
More nose blunts.
If you don't mind.
Keep them coming.
If you don't mind. But look at this spot. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the nose slide to nose blunt. The spot, sometimes the spots call for the trick.
Yeah.
Like this spot, that's a perfect trick for that spot.
Thank you.
Perfect. And also that pole fuck you up
No, it's a little scary.
right there. That pole.
Yeah, it was a little scary. Like you kind of had to pop
Yeah.
over. I don't think you'd really hit it, but you might
Okay.
fall into it.
Gotcha. So tour. Where were you guys?
This is this is on a trip to Arizona.
Okay.
That like Luke, the filmer, would come out and suffer through like 4 days with me that I would beg him to do. I think that same day or maybe later, we tried a line for so long that he puked. And I felt so bad. I still feel bad
way.
about it. Like that is just like filmer abuse, mandatory
Dude.
5 years minimum.
I've put some filmers through hell, dude.
Dude.
I don't think I knew.
I don't think I-
I have an endless capacity to just, I mean, we'll go till night, get the generator out. I've got electrolytes from running. I've got all the sorts of like nutrition.
When that goddamn generator comes out, man, it's the worst.
Funny, the one other funny story about this, which I'm not going to put Luke on blast about,
Go
but
ahead.
this wasn't in my part originally. And I was like, dude, I love that clip.
Oh.
And it wasn't in there. And then sometimes that happens, right? Like you're always navigating. You got the filmer, the editors, and you've got Jerry, and then you've got me, and everyone's kind of like trying to figure out what your part should look like.
Yeah.
And you have to be gracious and know when to like choose your battles. But that was a trick that I remember being like, I think we should put that in my part. Like take something else out and put it in. Because, you know, you're also confined to the length of the song.
Sure.
And then I got a lot of feedback on it. Like, you know, when you go to premieres and people are like, there's always a couple things where you get some, and obviously you brought it up here now. So
I love it.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's a very unique spot, and it seems like it's very hard to like skate regardless. Like this is probably one of the few tricks that you can do. What else can you do?
Well, yeah, you wouldn't know.
A better skater could do back tail to front blade.
I was gonna say back tail to something.
Yeah.
But
it was scary to pop weirdly to like get like the confidence to go vertical enough for a nose, because you know that thing with nose blunts is you want to be really vertical or else you eat shit.
Yeah.
And it was scary to get the confidence to pop out of a nose slide enough to get into like the vertical of a nose blunt.
You see crook to front crook. Maybe.
Yeah, you'd probably like pop a little bit off the wheel.
Yeah.
But that'd be sick. That thing does not grind very well. And there's also security at that school that we just had a lucky 20-minute window. I had tried that a few times before, like, and you just never could get more than like 10 minutes there.
Gotcha. That's a great trick. No,
Thanks.
I like it a lot.
That one.
Like it a lot.
So many nose blunts. So little time.
Dude. Some will say this is their superpower. Here we go. This one too. Because we were talking about like jumping before, the switch backside flips. You've done a few switch backside flips.
This similar to the nollie flip.
Yeah.
That trick was like I have to do this just to prove to myself that I'm capable of doing it. I had tried that filming for Seance, which was the last Welcome video that I had a part in, which was probably like 2018. So I was like 31 at that time. I was 6 years younger. Okay. And I couldn't do it then. And I went back and I was like, I was filming with my friend Alex. Shout out Alex, love you. He kind of like stuck it out with me in the winter in Arizona, and we would go out just on a daily basis, just kind of like checking stuff out. And it was kind of getting towards the end of filming where you're like, you know, you're starting to think about what tricks because for me, all of the filming process is fun except for flipping my board down stuff. Like that is just hell for me, but I want to do it because I want to prove to myself that I can. And I also think that like a well-rounded video part should have a little bit of that stuff. And that was probably the third time that we went. And I remember the first time that I jumped down it, I was like, I just feel like I got into a car accident. Like just the feeling of like, you know, I'm not Jocelyn or whatever, so like I just jump, my board flies 300 feet and I like land and I'm just like, oh my god, like that fucking hurts so bad.
When you don't jump too, it's like it's jarring to your body. It's like you feel all your insides. Like I haven't felt that in a while, Dubs, but you feel all your insides like just
it's a muscle for sure that you work out. And then I started like flicking a couple that felt decent, but I have such bad commitment issues with most tricks outside of like a nollie flip or a nollie heel. And I just could not get myself to stick it. And then this time I was just like, dude, we're doing this. Like I filmed another trick that same day. So it was like a rare, like double trick day, which never happens anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But I land one. I think this is also on my Instagram too. Like, subscribe. No, I'm but
Instagram plugs.
I posted the bails from it, but I land and break my board right as the sun was setting, and I was just like, dude, I stuck two, and the second one I broke my board, and the sun was setting, and you know that feeling of just like, dude, it's over. Yeah. And Eli, who was watching for cars, my roommate, and Alex were just like. Eli just instantly was like, no, like I'm setting up your next board. Like there's still daylight. And I just did it in like 5 tries. So
you got to set up, you had another
I did
board.
it on his board.
Oh, you did it on his board?
Well, I put his deck on my truck, not his truck.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But he actually skates the exact same setup as me. So it was like, it was mellow. But Yeah,
That thing
I
looks
was
long.
I
It
was
does, man.
really
Yeah.
surprised
I love,
to roll away.
Dude, I love a good switch backside flip. It's a hard trick to like distance. I feel.
I feel like it's an easy one.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's a hug- it's a
Backside
Dude.
backside flips in general, like you can really like throw out there, and also the bail on them is really easy because
Really?
you just land.
You're
and fall
landing-
on your back. Like you ever try to frontside flip a stair set or
That's
like nollie
hard.
front
Going
180 a
fake,
stair
yeah.
set?
Going-
No, you
yeah.
land and just jam your fucking
Yeah.
toes and have nowhere to go. I would always prefer to like.
That's
Like my
interesting.
go-to trick is like a switchback 180 down a big gap.
Oh, yeah?
because you just kick a couple out behind you, and then you're landing regular.
You're landing
so-
regular, right? That's
Yeah.
the only good thing I could find. Say.
I mean, it's
about
hard
that.
to flip and feel confident about it because I don't have that. Like, I'm like the type of person, I won't even skate that 5 stair at Baker Boys. I will never flip my board down a set of stairs until it comes time to do it on a video
Okay,
part.
Gotcha.
I'll do it off of like
Gotcha.
the
Only when we're filming.
up the Euro gap, but
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'll have 2 or 3 a year for a video part where I'm like, I'm gonna do switch backside flips every day for a week. I'm gonna try them down like the drop that's this tall, and then we're going, and I'm just gonna do it. Because why do I want to eat shit on the 6th stair at the
I
skateboard?
agree,
Yeah.
dude.
So
I
true.
agree.
Yeah.
You could slide a little bit though. You
Yeah.
There's some forgiveness, a little bit. Yeah,
smooth floor.
but still.
I hear you though.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't throwing shit down even down a curb. Also, this trick now, it's kind of these days, I should say, like this next trick is kind of like more of like a basic trick. I feel like it's kind of like a standard issue trick, but you did it so well. I do.
Talking shit,
I do
Chris?
love it.
This is like pretty easy.
No,
like,
That's light work.
but you know what I
Oh,
mean
yeah,
though?
I was-
Like you see a lot of flip out tricks.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like sometimes you don't need to flip out. Not saying this trick, but I'm
Agreed.
just saying like
No, I agree with that.
sometimes just a nice shove, even a shove it out or a come out fakie or just something that's like very nice and looks good. You don't need the big flip out and all this crazy shit
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people do. You know,
This
I think
was appropriate though. I've
it's
not had
appropriate
this,
for sure. I mean, you
Yeah,
did it
Very
perfect.
flowy.
perfect.
Price has this rule that I love and I try to follow, which is if you're flipping out, you got to catch it above sea level.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
because
Good one.
Now,
otherwise,
hold on, let's examine.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna go frame by frame.
No, cut that.
We're gonna go
that.
frame by
Tape.
frame.
I think
You
you're
did-
good,
okay,
man.
You're
You
good. You're
You're
good.
definitely good on that one.
Yeah.
The angles are kind of favoring me though. Fish
He was
that's
under
pretty
it a
low.
little bit.
Okay.
Nah, but you got to catch it like clearly,
Yes.
pop it up,
Got you.
catch it,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
Dylan is the ideal.
Dylan.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there's no one who'll do it better than
Dylan
that. But
Reader.
you want to catch it. I love like flick, catch, kind of turn.
Yeah.
Like that looks really
Right.
nice to me.
Like if this one
exactly what
bounced
you
off
did.
the ground a little bit, like it wouldn't.
You know, that was really hard for me for whatever reason because actually the ledge is low and also there's something about the angle of that ledge that kept pitching me off. Like I couldn't just reliably nose slide it and sit in it.
Would it pitch you off?
It would pitch me off towards the grass.
Towards the
So you'd have to
grass.
go really fast.
Huh.
Like I was going as like just about as fast as I felt comfortable with. You
Sure.
could see how far I'm gapping out.
I mean, yeah.
And I had
wall?
a couple that I like Supermaned where I just missed and
Oh,
dove.
no.
But that was a couple trips back. It does, you know, it turned out to be a fine clip. And
Mm-hmm.
I actually was doing switch flip to switch. And then we got the nollie nose slide, nollie flip to switch. So I was like, let's do switch flip to
okay.
regular
I see
so
what
that
you're
they
saying.
pair.
Right.
Because the other one, yeah, I do nollie nose slide, nollie flip, catch it, go to switch, which I think switch tail, switch flip to switch is sicker.
Yeah.
But
Right.
since I already had it, I was like, let's do like a little bit of like a yin
Plus,
and
this
yang
one
kind
flow.
of
It
thing.
flow. It seems like it flows
It
better, and he
does.
can
Yeah.
maintain the speed.
Yeah,
right.
better,
with
yeah, yeah.
Filming.
When you go to switch, you almost always like kind of have to curve out that last
Yeah,
little
exactly.
bit, or like go to regular or whatever.
Would that wall mess with you right there? Like the
Yeah.
start?
Not only that, but it's there's
There's
that little
grate.
grate there.
Yeah, that spot is really tough. Like I've seen I think Nikolai backtail kickflip that, which
Okay.
is so impressive. But I seriously had to go full speed to do that,
Really?
like just to get to the end because I kept getting kicked off.
It's cool. Sometimes, like in videos, I like to review and slow mo stuff also because, like, I feel like in videos also, like, some tricks just fly right by. You know, it's like the nose slide nose blunt that you did. It's like that went by really quick in the part.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you really like slow mo it and break it down, it's like you get a new look at it.
Yeah.
Well, the
I like-
filming on this is good too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude,
the
Luke's
filmer
got
did a good
bars.
job.
Luke
Really
Murphy
good.
at Luke Murphy Media.
Okay, another Instagram plug. Man.
Yep.
A lot of Instagram plugs today.
He's one of the best filmers in the industry for sure.
He did a great job right there.
Yeah.
All right. But by the way, these are from this Endless Beauty video. One more clip that we can go over. I mean, we can go over your whole part if you want, but
Sure.
This we were watching this video, and there's like 5 spots in here. At
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
that? Did you notice
For sure.
that? Like
The
you got.
there's the Muska Crook.
Yep.
Also the whole line that Muska did. You can see in the clip.
Yep.
And
Muska's the Muska
50-50.
rail, right?
Yep.
Carol.
Then Carol. Then Guy. Guy switched Crook up that rail.
Oh, he did. That's
Yeah,
right.
and Mouse,
I remember
yeah.
the Carol. It's funny. It took us a while to figure out what that Carol ollie was in because it's in Beware the Flare. It's
Yep.
not in a video.
Oh,
It's in that. Remember that really
interesting.
sick montage that they put at the end of Beware the Flare?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Super dope.
Or Beware the Flare.
It was an ad too, right? I think it was
so.
Lakai ad.
Yeah, that was basically why I wanted to do that. Like I like the little like homage to
Yeah.
Carol, and I wanted to have a big switch ollie in my part.
Ty put that together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's such a good tour video.
Yeah, but Guy, Muska, Carol, and then Guy.
Howard had a switch crook and switch back tail shove.
Oh, on the ledges up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Kelly, you know.
Or was it switch back tail shove then switch crook? Was one of those two. whatever
Either
it was.
way.
Yeah.
Hard to do. I mean, big.
Yeah, hard
Big
to commit.
switch ollie.
Hard to commit to.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in the landing. There's like that
Yes.
little curb.
I
that little-
actually thought that I was going to land. I was scared of landing because I thought that I was going to go down the 3 stair. And then the one that I just landed, you can actually see I kind of clipped the stair. But right afterwards, because that stair kind of juts out this way. So it's like quite far that you've got to go.
Yeah.
But then I thought I was going to go down that stair that's right there that Muska like ollie. He like skids down after he 50-50s. But I ended up just kind of
Curving.
making that curve.
Okay.
Like when you're in that blackout state and somehow I just made the little,
It all worked out.
It
The
worked
little
out
zone.
perfectly.
I couldn't commit to it. And the funny thing was that like we went back to shoot a photo of that at night and Jerry was kind of mad because he's like, dude, you're going to kill yourself. Like we went with no camera light or anything. Like we were just in the area and I wanted a photo for an interview I was working on. The photo never even came out.
Who shot it?
Kyle Seidler. It was a great photo too. I think Quarter Snacks used it in their thing. They did. I did like a 5 favorite parts
that's
with them.
cool.
But it was like 30 minutes of me hucking over that thing, killing my legs because as you know, doing that, I'm out for a week. And Jerry was just like, dude, you gotta be more careful in like, what are you doing? You already have the clip, but like, you want the photo.
I want to see the photo. I mean, look how that's a huge switch
check
ollie.
my
dude.
Instagram, Chris.
We're gonna start charging you.
No,
Another
it's-
plug.
It's not actually. I don't think it's on my Instagram.
Oh,
I
it's
think it's
not?
on the
Okay,
Quarter
okay.
Snacks Instagram.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I mean, huge switch ollie, man. Look how, dude, you're up there, man.
Thanks. It's shorts.
Yeah.
Look at that leg exposure.
Ooh.
I mean,
in
you
there.
almost hit your knee, your chin on your knee, bro.
Someone,
you tucked it.
a friend of mine pointed this out to me, but they're like, I like how you were hucking in shorts. Which I don't know why, but I
What
was.
is that? What,
I guess, yeah.
No, it's just like kind of a thing that I guess people don't like hucking in shorts, and I mean skating in shorts in general can be a little like there's a group of skaters that are like don't skate in shorts. I love skating in shorts because I grew up in AZ, but also because I wore that knee brace for 6 years, I never wanted to skate in shorts because I never wanted to show it.
right.
So now I'm like I'm free.
But it
Short
does
footage,
look
yeah.
cold though. It's like you got the sweater and the beanie on, and you're wearing shorts.
It was a little cold. Yeah, that was actually the day after the New Balance intervals premiere. I watched Tiago. I was like, I'm putting on my Tiago. I'm going straight to UCLA. I'm going to switch ollie the biggest thing there.
That was a cool video, man.
Yeah, it was
Really
great.
good. Anyway,
I could see how that got you psyched.
Yeah.
good stuff. Good stuff. Like I said, we maybe do we have his part, JC, there? Because I would love to look at the nollie flip too. Do we have it?
How did you choose on the song for your part?
Oh, that was a whole saga.
Yeah.
I had there's a good story, which I don't know how much of it will cut or not, but I had a song in mind that I loved that was really epic. And
Enya.
no, I'm not going to say because I still want to use it. When I retire in 3 years, I'll use it. I had a song that was really epic that I wanted to use, and then it kind of came time to editing, and I had it in my mind that this was the song I was going to skate to, and Jerry liked it, I think, and Matt King had suggested it to me, who worked on the edit with Luke, and that when it came time to like edit, Jerry was just like, it doesn't fit the vibe of the video. So I was like heartbroken, and I was just like, fuck, I don't know what to skate to. And then I was watching, I don't know, I always skate to a specific type of music. Like it's a lot of it's like heartfelt indie music, you know, sad woman rocker. Or it's like, you know, whatever, some like 80s stuff or like New Order type shit.
Sure.
But I never had skated to rap music, and I watched like a couple parts that some people had used Young Thug and then also just like rap songs in general that I was like, I'd be sick to, because I listen to that stuff, but I never felt daring enough to skate to it. Like I just was like, I don't know if it would work. And then I think I was skating with Reynolds at the time, and he was just like, dude, that'd be like a sick pairing to do, because no one will expect it. They're always going to expect you to skate to something else, and definitely no one's going to expect you to skate to Young Thug. And we had already had that Miley Cyrus song that it was like kind of mixed a little bit, which for me, I was just like, oh my God, like we're using a Young Thug song and a Miley Cyrus song. Like this either is going to work or it's going to be a total fucking disaster. And a week before the video came out, like straight up a week before the premiere, we were making that call, and there was like tension around it. Like, no, like use this. They had another song that they wanted me to skate to that was a fine song, but it wasn't a song I like. Let's just put it that way. Like it wasn't a song I would listen to. And I was like, dude, you work so hard on a project. At the very least, you just want it to be a song that you would listen to when you're at the gym. Or like in your car. And I was like, I like this Young Thug song. My friend Jockamundo helped me like narrow down a bunch of shit. But that was actually a song that I had found that was like, you know, it's unreleased, but it was still a pretty popular song. And yeah, and I think at one point also Jerry called Reynolds because he was just like, you know, I don't know how private this conversation is, but hopefully I'll text Jerry and ask him to clear it. But
for sure.
He was like, he called Reynolds like 5 days before the premiere and is like, dude, we don't know what to do about Ryan's song. Like, should he skate to the Young Thug song? And Reynolds was like, yes, he should because of this, that, and this. And so he kind of like, there was like a final, you know, call of the elders.
The boss. The final boss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? If Reynolds thinks it's a good idea, it's probably a good idea. So it was a big leap for me. But I was just like, whatever. I want to just skate to something different because
I loved it.
Sometimes it sucks to do something that's too predictable.
For sure.
You know, like you got to take some chances. Here and there,
How was the feedback overall? Did you hear anything? Like
it was
that?
great. Yeah, like we because we did the premiere tour, which was really rare for this day and age. And I was like, I mean, I had a total fucking mental breakdown on the lead up to the video. Like I had one or two tricks. I didn't film a single trick in the last 2 months of filming, and I was going out like every week, just nightmare. Like I was in the worst state of affairs, like leading up to the premiere. But I also was like, you know, I worked hard on it. And when we started going to the premieres, I started like a handful of people would come up to me each premiere and be like, dude, that was sick. I did not expect you to skate to that song. Like that was awesome.